Channel 3 is Connecticut's back to school authority, and today we're talking about going back to school, specifically technical high schools. Let's be joined by the superintendent of the Connecticut Technical High Schools. He is Jeffrey Wihbey. And Superintendent Wihbey, thanks for being with us here today.
My pleasure.
First of all, how many schools are we talking about and how many students are we talking about?
So we have 17 comprehensive high schools across the state and 3 adult ed centers, approximately 11,000 kids across the state.
Technical schools tend to be really hands-on. You're touching equipment, you're touching products, things like that. How will COVID-19 impact the way that students are instructed in your schools?
So we made it a point, and we knew we wanted to highlight the career technical education side of the kids, education this fall when we were coming back. And we also surveyed our families and our students, and we also heard loud and clear from them that that's certainly what they wanted highlighted, was the hands-on, trade-connected career technical education facets. So as we planned for our hybrid model to open up, kids are actually getting the majority of their time when they're in the building will be in the actual trade areas, career tech areas.
Give us a sense of some of the concentrations that students will focus on in terms of the subjects.
Sure. So, we have comprehensive high schools, so the kids will get everything that a regular comprehensive high school has: the English, the math, the science, the social studies. But the other 50% of the curriculum is connected to career technical education, which would include, we have over 30 different trade career areas that we teach across the state. It includes manufacturing, health tech. You have carpentry, you have plumbing, you have IT, you have, I could go on and read you, but there's over 30 trades that we offer. And each school is a little bit unique in what they offer, particularly at each location.
Will there be, let's say that someone shares a saw. Will that be cleaned in between uses, or do the students wear gloves? How does it work?
All of that. They'll have PPE in the classrooms where the students will have sanitizing wipes. And when they use a tool or a piece of equipment, when they're finished, the kids need to get in the habit of learning how to clean up their area. They'll actually sanitize their area. And then when the kids leave the area for the day, we'll also have it professionally sanitized on top of that. So it'll be kind of like a double safe for sanitizing all of the equipment, first by the user and then second by the professional staff that would come in after the kids would exit the area.
What about interaction with the public? I know that some products are made for the public. Some automotive projects involve the public. How will they interact with these students safely?
So we have 4 phases of how we're going to open up. And we're going to actually open up in phase 2, which is a partial hybrid model. And, as we cycle through different phases, there'll be more and deeper restrictions on how much the kids can interact. In phase 2, there'll be some limited opportunity for the public to receive services and for our kids to actually get the hands-on type of work. We're not going to have, the cosmetology, hairdressing stuff right off the bat, obviously for health and safety reasons. And, same thing with automotive and situations where we take contracts for the kids to go out in the community and work on real projects in the community. We'll be limited to smaller scale projects that get reviewed for the health and safety possibilities. So you're not going to see kids in enclosed inside type of areas where they could certainly have any type of jeopardy, but working on things outside in smaller groups where where we get approval from our folks that kind of audit everything health and safety wise would be okay.
Jeffrey Wihbey, he is the superintendent of Connecticut's Technical High Schools. We thank you so much, sir, for joining us, and thanks for that insight.
Sure, my pleasure. Have a good day.
You too, and best of luck this semester.